Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And good news for you guys. You can now watch The Stack in true high definition on iTunes and on Dailymotion. You can get the links at pulpsecret.com. Of course, in high definition, you can see all of their ridiculous costumes that they're wearing today. What are you wearing?
Huh?
What are you wearing?
Versace?
Really?
I don't.
Do you want to take off your shoe?
Huh? My future's so bright.
Okay, wow. Cool. Well, we have a couple of...
do you think being a douchebag is funny? Do you think that's like kind of
you
hilarious?
can see their fights, but bigger. All the details. Very exciting. We have a couple of reviews for you guys, courtesy of our friends over at Newsarama. First of all, for I Eat Planets, one of our users, you've requested this a lot, Powers number 28.
Yeah.
And we're doing a number 28 spectacular with Green Lantern number 28. Also, wow. Dark Tower, The Long Road Home. I'm sorry, not number 28, but actually number 1. So you guys want to get right into the reviews?
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start out with Powers number 28. What'd you guys think about this issue?
I really like this series. I love this. The art choices are fantastic, stylized. It reminds me of Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, I mean, Oeming does an amazing, amazing job with the series. Really kicks it out. One of the other things that I think is great about it is the layout of the panels, I think, in particular, is very cool. They do a great job, in particular in this issue, I think, of laying out the information in a fascinating way. So you see things from one perspective, then you see it from the other perspective, which I really liked a lot.
It's it looks simple, but it's actually very complex and really well laid out.
Yeah, every time I read an issue, I always like to flip back and like kind of just like really enjoy it and take it all in again because it's so good.
Yeah. I think one of the other great things about this arc in particular is it really draws on the history of the series that Bendis and Oeming have been setting up pretty much the entire time. A lot of things have been building to this, and it's really nice to see them starting to pay off.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Powers is a great series.
Absolutely
if you haven't been reading it, definitely pick up the trades. Pick up the new issues. I think it's really easy to jump in as well.
Pick up anything with the word with P words in front of it. Like,
absolutely.
Just in
Case.
case.
I mean, that's a little goofy. I would say.
Bananas. I really couldn't think of
Bananas?
Bananas?
Did you mean to say bananas? Bananas.
We go to different grocery stores. All right, let's talk about Green Lantern
Plantains.
Oh, wow.
Those would be the pea bananas I was thinking of. If I had a nickel for every time I talked about pea bananas. All right, Green Lantern number 28.
Unbelievable.
What did you think of Green Lantern number 28?
You thought it was unbelievable?
No, I thought it sucked. I think you're unbelievable. But
it made my pea banana stand to attention.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Why do we need to go there? Why do we need to go there?
You should hear Alec talk erotically. That's all it is pea bananas.
Well, I mean, you guys constantly make...
Ooh, you want to unpeel my pea banana?
Right,
I will say.
Can we please...
Check out my fan fiction site. It's awesome.
Yeah. And his videos. Check out his erotic videos.
I write a lot of slash fiction about myself, like the time Alex met Pete. Time Alex and Pete go on a vacation. Alex
we've
and Pete,
never gone
the
on
cruise.
a
Yeah. No, well, in my fan fiction,
cruising with Alex and Pete.
So you should definitely check out Alex and Pete, the Pea Banana Part 28. Amazing.
So, anyways, you guys make fun of me for liking the Red Hulk. I just
we don't make fun of you. We tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
But go on.
Well, either way, I take a lot of heat for it, and I was just like, oh, really?
Green Lantern 28.
Green Lantern 28. You want to talk about? Yeah, no, I'm saying with the
what don't you like?
The big reveal of the
but there's
rage red.
There's a
very
to it.
specific point. As opposed to the Red Hulk, which is red because wouldn't it be cool if we had Christmas colors for the Hulk?
No, that's not why they created it.
Why did they create it?
I don't know, but that wasn't the reason.
All right, this is the introduction of the Red Lanterns. Jeff Johns has been building this throughout the course of the series, the emotional spectrum for all of the lanterns. So it's the introduction of the Red Lanterns, which are fueled by anger. It's a huge, huge reveal, very well built up, built by the characters over the years, built in the history
and
of the
it's so
character.
well paced. Everything, it seems like he's got this figured out, like so, and he teases it out in little bits. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and the other thing that's great about every issue is it pushes forth the main character, Hal Jordan, while pushing forth the bigger story.
Eventually, when he finishes this, it's going to be like the biggest epic, where you can see all of this happening over like years of work.
Or you could look at it how, you know, that's how you guys saw the comic. I was like, oh, boring. We're in a courtroom. We're in a courtroom. Hey, reveal of a Red Lantern. Wow, awesome. Great work. Lame comic. Done.
Later. Yeah, he burned it. He burned it afterwards.
All right, well, let's move on. Talk about Dark Tower, The Long Road Home, #1. This is picking up pretty much the minute after the end of the last series. The other thing that's kind of interesting about it is it's the first really completely original material from the Dark Tower universe that's been done in a while. The last series was an adaptation of Wizard and Glass by Stephen King, with some extra added things that Peter David and Robin Frith threw in there. So this is a new story. What'd you guys think about it?
I like it. The art is nice and it's very brown. Obviously, they keyed it into a very particular color. And I like the. It has a Lord of the Rings style scenario going on where everyone's pursuing everyone else, and it's.
I didn't really catch that.
Well, really? How did you?
Well, I mean, why
didn't
would
you catch it?
Yeah, how was that? How was that Lord of the Rings? Just because they're kind of like going around and like, hey, we're trying to stop the evil people who are coming out of the ground that are really gonna. Okay, maybe the eye thing a little bit. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well,
I would say, as a person who's read every single book in the Dark Tower series, I'm a huge fan of Stephen King's
Really?
novels.
I have not done that.
Liked the first series. I thought it was very solid. I was really curious to read this because of the original material part. It's actually a little bit jarring in a certain way to be reading new material from the Dark Tower universe.
does it fit tonally with the rest of it?
Not quite yet. It feels slightly off to me, to be perfectly honest. But I really want to see where it goes.
It's interesting.
I'm curious to see where it goes over the course of the series.
I definitely feel the artwork and the writing are trying to push things in a new direction as far as comic books are concerned. Which that I tip my hat to, but I haven't been completely in love with the writing so far.
Yeah, Jay Lee's art is gorgeous, and if anything, pick it up for that. It's also a very extensive volume. There's a lot of backup material there, so it's definitely well worth your money.
Money well
After
spent.
the break, we're going to have the speed round and also one of your viewer mail, so stay tuned.
I know, it's... Oh, God. Oh, sorry, man. Arm stick. Beat it.
There's a place for us
somewhere.
Your love for comics doesn't have to be a secret. Go to pulpsecret.com for reviews and commentary on today's top comics.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It is time for the speed round. Now you guys are so down about it. Justin, you want to kick this off?
Yeah, I'm just kind of tough guy on the inside. Spider-Man with great power
on
number
the
2.
inside or the outside?
No, well, yeah, I guess this...
Yeah, you're like a tough guy on the outside with a soft, gooey center. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure, Spider-Man with great power number 2. I like this series. David Lapham's doing a great job of filling in this very tiny little portion of the Spider-Man universe that no one's written about. I like it. Pick it up.
Blue Beetle number 24. We've said it before, we'll say it again. This is probably one of the best books on the stand right now. This is playing out like the Blue Beetle movie, essentially. It's huge, it's big, it's fun, it brings everything together. John Rogers, unfortunately, is leaving the title soon, which makes me so sad. Hopefully, Will Pfeiffer can keep up the excellent run.
Rope Burn number 1. This indie comic is fantastic. It's hilarious. It's all basically about a pizza boy, and there's other stuff going on, but it is just so funny, so well written, and really drawn great.
Young Avengers presents Hulkling number 2, the second part of the Young Avengers Presents series. Fantastic. This one is so much better than the first one, and this is what I hope they continue on with the rest of this series. It's great to see him in action.
Urban Monsters number 1, fantastic. I've been waiting for this to come out a long time. It's drawn really well. It's very funny. It's a look at what it would be like if monsters were part of society.
Cool. They are.
What?
Pete. All right, here's your viewer mail. Mo asks, who is your favorite comic book artist and why? What is your favorite comic book cover? Sort of related questions.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, what do you guys think?
I would say Mark Silvestri.
Silvestri.
Thank you.
Yes, I can read your mind.
Yeah.
That's because I'm one of those urban monsters.
What? Are you a zombie? Can I pull off your arm?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
But my favorite artist is Jim Lee. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I like Tony Harris's work, especially his cover work. I really like he has a very unique style of cover, and I like the way it's like a little painting.
Yeah. I'm a complete sucker for John Romita Jr.'s work. At first, I kind of didn't realize it because I'd pick up stuff and be like, oh, this is good. But I will pick up anything that he draws, absolutely anything. And I feel like that's because he can draw almost anything. He almost has... He almost has like a caricature style in a certain way. I mean, it's very, very straight, very crisp lines.
But his work just gets somehow gets better and better. Like this, in Kick-Ass #1, I was like, oh man, it's just so great.
He can draw absolutely anything. It's incredible.
I think we should dare him. Let's dare him to draw something.
Draw Pete Inside Out.
Whoa!
I bet you can't draw that, John Reed Jr.
Nice.
What about covers? Do you guys have any favorite covers?
Landmark covers. That's tough. Hate to go back to Starman, but there were some Robinson covers of Starman back in the day were fantastic. Just really great, iconic stuff.
Yeah. I've been really enjoying Farrell Dalrymple's covers for Omega the Unknown, actually. They're really great. They're just very... The title breaks apart in different ways every issue. It's very expressive and indicative of what's going on inside.
I feel like his art, everything, he crumbles it up and then sends it to the printer. In a good way. If that can be taken in a good way. Everything seems like it's bent just a little bit.
The thing with me with covers is when it's like a different artist and you grab something because of the cover and then you open it up and you're like, what the... This wasn't not at all what I thought it sometimes bothers me how it can be misleading.
I know, don't choose a comic book by its cover.
Whoa.
Oh, this is really deep.
Huh?
Wow, man.
Thank you.
Did you just make that up?
So I shouldn't judge you by your douchebag.
Now you see why I wore it, to teach you a lesson.
All
God,
right.
don't you understand why I don't just put on a stupid jacket?
If you guys have a question, you can call us at 888-841-7549.
This is who I really am on the inside.
Or write it to tips@pulpsecret.com. You can upload your video responses on YouTube or comment right here below the video. And we're ending the show again with another video from you guys. Thanks so much for sending them in, and see you guys next time. That hat, oh, man, you're such a bully.
That's it. I've had it with you. Son of a bitch. You keep ruining my pants. Say you're sorry.
Never.
Say I'm sorry.
Last of all, Hulk. Yeah, I said this before. I love the cartoony, exaggerated faces and stuff. The way this is drawn is really great. Heaps of splash pages in this one as well. Like, you know, Iron Man, oh, the humanity. It's cool. I thought it was interesting too how last time on the Hulk, not last time in the Hulk, last time on the Hulk, like it's a TV show or something. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm not complaining though. I mean, it's, you know, it's exciting. Something about the drawing makes it look like it should be animated as well. Does anyone else get that? Like it looks like this would be the slickest, sweetest animated thing ever. So, you know, can only dream, right? I mean, they do those Marvel DVD things. Why can't they animate this? That'd be awesome. Yeah. So there's still tons of mystery going on. Who the hell knows who the Red Hulk is? But this is still great. This is really good.